Hi everybody, how you doing? Well, this is a new moon twin flame energy reading. We're going to see what comes out. All right, this is not zodiac sign specific. This is for the general collective. If you feel it resonates with you. All right, let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started and see what comes out. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this day and every day that you present to us. We ask that you help us to direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. We ask that you please direct our path towards you. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All righty, let's see where we go with this. I got the King of Swords. Somebody is singing like a canary. They have clarity. They have insight. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy, but does not have to be. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs that I call out. And or the genders. It's not about your physical body. It's about the energy that you carry within you. And I got the Page of Swords here. Here's somebody who's trying to decide what they want to say to somebody. Ooh. Right now, they're just kind of watching from a distance, trying to decide how they're going to say something. Page of Swords. Sorry about the glare. Y'all know that glare upends me. Let's see. The Chariot. This is someone who is, and it's not, it's on its side, which I know is a significance. So here's the way that I interpret cards that come out on their side. If it comes out on its side, that to me, that means that it's a changeable energy. That means that for me as a reader, whoever I'm reading for, you are in charge of directing this energy, or the person that I'm talking about is in charge of directing this energy, either into the upright or the reverse position. All right. So the person that I'm talking about, who's all of a sudden got this clarity and this insight about this connection in whatever way, is trying to make a decision about what they want to say, but they're also being faced with the potential for having to move, like a physical move, could be, a massive change, and also they're not sure what that would look like in this reverse-ish position, reverse sideways position. It keeps them stuck and stagnant and unable to really move forward at all. And I understand. I have the Tower. So when the Tower comes out, as you know, that just kind of expresses some kind of catastrophic event that comes out of nowhere and shifts the dynamic into a different direction than you were expecting. Whoever I'm reading for, this masculine energy is right now currently going through some kind of major upheaval, I think. And honestly, I don't know that they I don't know that they expected it. When the Tower's in the upright, I think it comes out of nowhere. Feels like it comes out of nowhere. And I'm going to clarify with another deck or two in a minute, and we'll find out exactly what that Tower is. I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who feels all of a sudden that they aren't being supported in a situation. This is someone who all of a sudden, is feeling used in a connection of some sort. Someone who all of a sudden starts to see the imbalances of a situation. That ring is so sparkly. I feel like this is someone who all of a sudden starts to recognize that they have been kind of played by someone. I have the Four of Wands. That's that Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card. This is someone who's starting to get the picture. They're starting to see. That's like that veil has been removed. I don't know. Well, I'm going to ask about that Tower a little bit more in just 1 second. And now I have this person's world being absolutely turned upside down. And because I have the World in reverse. Okay. That's heavy stuff, kids. I don't know who we are talking about here specifically, but this masculine energy is kind of going through the pits. And I kind of had a feeling this was going to be the case. Earlier tonight, all of a sudden, I just had this horrible feeling of like sadness. And it didn't really belong to me, but I couldn't really get out of it. And I kept thinking like, you know, I'm not upset about anything. I'm not upset or sad about anything. I don't have anything going on. But it was just like this overwhelming, like, feeling of wanting to bawl my eyes out for no reason. It was very strange. And I think that we can often feel those energies around us in the collective. I have the Nine of Pentacles out. Okay, now we're starting to talk about divine feminine energy over here. Let me see if I can get this off the table. Yeah. This is divine feminine energy at this point. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's single and they're working hard. It's the minor arcana version of the Empress. So we're in that pre-Empress state where we have someone who's working to propel herself forward in business. She's created a nurturing environment. It's a very single energy. It's someone who is very independent and lacking in codependencies. This person has done a lot of work on themselves, cleaning out this debris from their lives. There's been a lot of it from what I... Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, worked hard over the last few years. Good job. I have the Two of Wands. This is someone who's starting to go out and seek partnership. This is someone who has the intention of starting to maybe see people or start dating for the first time. It's right on top of that Nine of Pentacles, though. So you're like, I'm not sure about that. But this is someone who's focused on other things. This feminine energy, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's had to uproot their life. Yeah, and this is someone who's experienced a lot of fallout in their lives. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who's had to rebuild their life. They're focused on that right now. Excuse me. My throat's very clogged up all of a sudden. I have the Knight of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That Knight of Wands, though, that belongs to the feminine energy where it's someone who's kind of ready to get out there. They have a lot of energy. They're very attractive right now. They have a lot of passion towards life and the projects they have begun. It's kind of like breathed new life into this feminine from what I understand. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse just flipped out there. And that's an energy of not wanting to wait any longer. This feminine has, I feel like, kind of given up on this masculine energy. But let's see. I know she's tired of waiting. I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. She could be going out a little bit too much. She may be overindulging a little bit. But on the flip side, she also could have just decided, you know what? Waiting is definitely not what I want. It's not bringing me any kind of wish fulfillment. It's not bringing me any kind of joy. I'm not getting anything out of it. And at the same time, it's starting to make me feel like I'm not giving enough of myself to the world. After all, you are this Nine of Pentacles. You are extremely unique. You're very beautiful. We already talked about how good looking you are, right? All of that in a bag of chips. And I think you're kind of starting to get the feeling that someone else would benefit from spending time with you because you're just that great. Good job. And not to just gas you, you know, but I think that you probably need to hear that. For sure. Okay, hold on. One more out for you guys here. If you're the feminine energy. Queen of Cups in reverse. This Queen of Cups in reverse, she's very nervous to actually give her heart away to anyone, and she can be kind of toxic emotionally because of that. There's a lot of fear around love for her still. And so while she's considering getting back out there, she's really trying to put most of her focus on rebuilding something that has been broken and fixing it. And she's not interested in waiting for this masculine energy any longer. But like I said, I feel like she's keeping people at arm's length and not letting very many people in. Kind of, yeah, Four of Pentacles. This is someone who's really, really nervous. This is someone, see, all eyes are on you. you feel like all eyes are on you. And so there's this tremendous kind of fear-based emotion around getting back out there. And it's because like you're very much afraid of letting go enough that someone would see you for who you really are. It's like, I'm not sure you're ready for that yet. Baby steps, right? Okay, let me get one more out. What did I say? That is nuts. 9 of Wands, it's that wounded warrior card. It's putting up a lot of boundaries, you know? 6 feet, right? Yep, and the Sun. This person's focused on healing. You know what else? It's not just about keeping other people at bay. It's not about putting up boundaries between yourself and other people, feminine. It's really about creating healthy boundaries for yourself. And it doesn't necessarily mean for yourself in relationships with other people. It can mean for yourself with yourself. What do you demand from yourself? What do you expect from yourself? And what happens when you let yourself down? Where are the boundaries there? And what happens when the boundaries are crossed, either by another person or by yourself towards you? And I think you're finally starting to look at those. And that's why we have the Sun coming in with this healing energy. Leo, very good. Now I'm going to put that right in the middle of these piles. I got our masculine energy over here. I got our feminine energy over here. This masculine, whoever I'm talking about, is going through quite a bit right now. And let's see if, let's see if we can find out a little bit more. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland. I feel like I have little feet running around. All right, tell me, yep, thanks. I got the Two of Swords. Ooh, this masculine's now all of a sudden faced at a crossroads and having to make a decision and not really being sure which direction to go. Yes, no, left, right. I'm sorry about that glare. There is no place. There we go. No place is safe. I am at a different angle right now. It's, I don't know. We'll work it out. Anyway, this Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads. Now, all of a sudden, this masculine energy has been forced to make a decision about something because of this Tower card. I am terrified to ask what that is. All of a sudden, I'm very nervous. I have the Judgment card that came out. That is that wake-up call. Goes right on top of that 1111 twin flame awakening. I don't know if this person all of a sudden realizes. I don't know if they see this feminine for the first time the way that they haven't been seeing them in a long time. I don't know if this masculine is seeing aspects of their lives that they hadn't seen before that need to be drastically changed. This Judgment card speaks of resurrection. It speaks of a wake-up call. And it speaks of time's up. Alarm clock is ringing, you know? And I've been getting that sense for a while now, like this, like time's up energy. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. It feels like a powder keg, really. What is this Tower? This Ace of Wands, wow. And it's pointed right at this feminine. This is funny. Ace of Wands is the most sexually passionate card in the deck, other than probably the King of Wands or the Devil card, right? And the Ace of Wands, all of a sudden, this person has this massive realization that this is the feminine that they want. And I'm not sure, I mean, that seems to be the Tower here. And I'm not sure why we have this World in reverse. I get that we talked about this person may need to move. They're clearly not sure of what to say. So I'm not sure what's happened in this situationship. So let's find out. We'll get nosier. I'm liking where this is going. It's juicy. We got the Ten of Swords. That's an ending. It's a breakup. All right. So this, you and this person could have experienced a breakup. Or you could be going through that right now. It feels almost like there was an attempt at reconciliation somewhere, whether it was with this feminine or whether it was with another partner. And it looks like it was kind of like the final stab in the back. I call this the Julius Caesar card. One more time. Oh. And it's really something that should have died with the first stab, but it didn't. And so it just kind of keeps rearing its ugly head. And I think that there's a person, I think this masculine energy is starting to see that. There's some kind of ending happening here. I got the Tower in reverse again. Yes. So the Tower in reverse is very similar to the the Ten of Swords energy to me, because it's something that you should have seen coming. And this is what I thought was surprising when we got the Tower out the first time, was usually when we have a disaster like this, that's the Tower. I mean, we're talking like flood, fire, like that's the Tower. It's things that are out of your major health concerns, a death in the family. Those are Tower moments. And I was thinking to myself how interesting it was that whatever this masculine is dealing with now has just come out of nowhere. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like, what was I saying? There was some kind of attempt at reconciliation with this Ten of Swords, and this Tower in reverse tells me that this masculine is saying to themselves, I should have seen it coming. I did see it coming. And I think that's the wake-up call, and I think that's why we're at this crossroads here. And I think that's why this masculine all of a sudden wants to reach out to this feminine. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's had a lot of financial loss. There's been separation from these two people. They haven't been talking with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's getting pretty darn tired of it. They're getting tired of the lack of communication. I have the Devil card here. They're practically obsessed with this situation, and they feel like they need to get out of something. It goes right with this Seven of Swords in reverse. That is, this person may have just found out that they have been cheated on. This person may be cheating on someone else, or it doesn't always have to be about cheating. Let me see. It came out with that Devil card here. I'll show you, which is kind of indicative of pretty bad behavior on someone's end here. It's definitely someone who's not telling the truth, and there's someone here that's quite obsessed in a situation. I mean, let's be real, that is kind of the twin flame journey, isn't it? That's like titled Obsession. And I got the Chariot out again in the reverse. This person feels absolutely stuck. That's the second time out for that guy tonight. This is a person that feels like they can't move on. They don't even know how to get out of this situation. They don't know how to move through life at all anymore. This person's really, I mean, this person is in it right now. That, like, I'm telling you, like, this feels like it's happening right now. What was I even reading with here? This Tarot of Wonderland. Anything else for what this masculine is experiencing right now? You know what? Also, I didn't even think about this. This Chariot card can be issues with transportation as well. Like cars, planes, trains, that sort of thing. I got the Star in reverse. This is someone who's having to give up on a lot of hopes and dreams. This is someone who feels like they've kind of opened Pandora's box, like as we speak, kind of, or it's been opened for them all of a sudden. That's what that wake-up call is with that Judgment card. That gives us a lot of insight into what they're going through. The Star in reverse is having to let go of something that had really defined you, whether it's, I mean, just something that was extremely important to you. It was along your path. You thought it was yours forever and ever to have and to hold forever and ever, and all of a sudden it's gone. Yikes, that's heavy stuff for our masculine. It's no wonder it was feeling so heavy in here. Only saving grace is I got the sun right out there after it. And also, you know what? Some weekends are just like that, aren't they? All right. Let's see what we have over here for the feminine energy. What's she got going on right now during this new moon? She's got the World card out here too, but it's in the upright. She's feminine. She's she's having a great time. No, she's actually closing out some cycles of her own. She's trying to do it in healthy, positive ways. This is someone who's actually getting ready to move on to the next phase of life. She's dealt with a lot of upheaval. I feel like she's already gone through her tower moments. I feel like she's already looked at this devil energy and this judgment in reverse energy, and this tower has already happened for her, is what I'm thinking. I think she's already started focusing on other things. Yeah. I got the King of Pentacles here. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is someone who may have started a business. This is someone who is really focusing on their finances. This is someone who's going to be experiencing a lot of financial growth in the future. This is someone who is looking towards creating partnerships now that are much more functional for her in every dimension of her life. She's doing a lot of root chakra healing right now. If I'm reading for you, if you need to do that, go into YouTube here and just look up root chakra healing frequency meditation music. And the next time you have 15-20 minutes to relax, throw one of those on, you know, and start working on that, because whoever I'm reading for, you're a person who's about to experience a lot of positive energy coming towards you if you can harness it. As far as your finances go, and it's because you've worked really hard to get there. You've really started creating an empire for yourself, a kingdom for yourself here with that King of Pentacles, and you're starting to align with a different vibration. We have a Knight of Cups coming in here for you guys. That's a new offer in love. This is an energy that's external to you. There's someone who's going to be coming towards you very soon, possibly more than one person. Well, we already did talk about how good looking you are. We did, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's probably why. This Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. This Knight of Cups, though, you're going to be experiencing a lot of new opportunities in love. And when I talk about these energies coming towards you, it doesn't have to be in a specific person. It's really, like I said, it's about harnessing the potential of these energies that are coming towards you. I'm not sure who this Knight of Cups is. I mean, we can ask. Let's find out. Thanks. I get the Hierophant card. This is somebody with a lot of potential for marriage, a lot of potential for commitment. If you're into that sort of thing, this is someone you would be willing to commit to. This is a game changer from what I'm hearing. This is the card of Taurus with the Hierophant, but specifically it talks about something, someone, an energy that you'd be willing to commit to. I know, right? Now I'm really nervous. I get the Death card. That's the card of Scorpio, but it's really about having to put an end to something. And I really feel like it's pointed right towards this divine masculine. So here's the deal. While this feminine energy has been over here focusing on herself and doing her own thing and amassing all of this amazing wealth and being so good looking while she's doing it, and having all these great things and building this up for herself and recovering from these tower moments already and, all that stuff, she's still been ultimately focused on this divine masculine. It's almost like, well, if I just don't admit that I am and I just go on about my business, I'll just pretend like I'm not completely obsessed, because the truth of the matter is both the devil and the sun are right between these two individuals. Yeah. They both are completely obsessed with one another, and they both are trying to focus on healing. Now, just because she's been focusing on doing other things, and just because she's sick of waiting with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and even though she starts dating with that Knight of Wands and that Two of Wands right there, and she's so single, in the back of her mind, she cannot let this masculine go. And right now, I think she's getting to the point where she's waited so long for this energy to come towards her that she just can't do it anymore. And I think we're at that tipping point, because death's on its side, where we're either going to go into the reverse or into the upright. And we have to make a decision. Is it going to be now that we're able to let go? Is now the time with this new moon? All right, you know what? I'm going to get just a couple more out. We're going to use this traditional Rider-Waite just kind of just so I can see the trajectory of where these two individuals are heading, okay? These two energies are headed. Because, I mean, it's dark over here on the masculine side. I'm not kidding. I mean, and it's not always going to be that way. But this person, whoever I'm reading for over here with this masculine energy, man, they're just going through it right now. Now, this feminine, while I said she's picking up the pieces and she's gluing them all back together, she's still largely focused over here. And it's almost like the inability to let it go. I think it's very interesting that we have the minor arcana version of the death card over here on the masculine side. And then we have the actual death card over there on the feminine side. Just like mirror images. Alrighty, what else is coming up for these two together? Because they're very separate right now. These energies are not together. So how's this going to go? Four of Pentacles again. I mean, I don't know. We got two people here who are not budging because of fear. They're not talking to each other. They're afraid of what the other person's going to say. They don't trust their own feelings in this situation. I got the Five of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles again. We got so many fives now. So the Five of Pentacles, that's the second time out for that guy, for you guys. There it is right there. And then we got the Five of Wands here, which is about mental turmoil and battling. This Five of Pentacles is everything to do with separation and loss. It has to do with financial poverty or lack. It can be feeling like you're kept away from someone, being ripped away from someone. It's definitely not being with the person you want to be with. This Five of Pentacles is someone who's really battling it out in their mind. What did I say? Obsession. Completely obsessed. Fighting with themselves constantly. Yeah. Fighting with their selves. Their little selves. Yeah. All separated like. Not good. I got the Knight of Cups again. This is again, this person, I get the impression that both of the people in this connection recognize that this is not going to go away. Whatever this soul connection is between them, it's not going away. And that's why we have that Devil card with that sun right underneath it. But having the Knight of Cups out here 2 times, almost mirroring one another on the deck, just tells me that we have both two people. They're like going right towards one another there. Ah, there we go. I get the Hermit card. These people are both isolating from the rest of the world. I am hearing like that's the only place it's peaceful. Wow. This is very heavy. I got the Nine of Cups. This is an energy of wish fulfillment all of a sudden. It looks to me like these two individuals are going to run into one another out and about. Could be out and about at a bar, pub, restaurant. And it's going to be after a time of isolation. Just to bump into one another. Nine of Swords, there's still a lot to process, and it goes right on top of that Hermit card. That's especially for that masculine energy. This person is extremely wounded right now. It's like tearing out my heart. And it's right on top of that Hermit. I have like a lot of pressure behind my right eye all of a sudden too, like headache, but I don't get headaches. Like and it'll go away in like now. But it's like something that's so much pressure right now. Stress, anxiety. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through tomorrow kind of energy. Oh, golly. Six of Cups. That's one of the soulmate cards in the deck. It's nostalgia. This person's definitely, well, I mean, the trajectory of this energy is towards this soulmate relationship. It's really just not there yet. It's really not there yet. It's still like the cookies are only halfway baked, if that. If that. And what's interesting is these two Knight of Cups, these two energies that are coming right towards one another. What I say, they're going to run into each other. There's recognition here. There's recognition as being soulmates, like they both see one another very clearly. Because that veil's been lifted. I think that this may have already happened. Maybe that, oh, Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. But, hang on one second. For some reason, for some of you, this may have already happened, this whole bumping into one another energy, because that could be the Tower that we were talking about earlier, where I said that the Tower could just be the recognition of what's happened here and what they haven't been noticing or seeing for a long time. And that's what brings the clarity in and their ability to start talking with that King of Swords, Page of Swords energy. That could be what like flips this on its side and starts all this process of upheaval. And let's be honest, anytime you end one thing, and whether it's to start something new or just to end one thing, it's almost never comfortable, right? Upheaval is almost always some portion of it, whether it's an emotional upheaval, physical upheaval, financial upheaval, even your health. You know, so many things. In any case, next out we had the Queen of Wands right here, which is someone who, I told you were so good looking before, it's so true. But someone who's really, there's a lot of creativity and passion and nurturance from this side over here. All of a sudden, I'm hearing like moth to a flame, it's magnetized. It's feeling like someone has, what I'm saying magnetized, like, and running into one another. It's like it's speeding up, like faster, faster, faster. Like there's an energy of it just multiplying this. I don't know if you're gonna just like this person will constantly be reminded of you. You'll be reminded of them all the time. You're like, yeah, it wasn't bad enough. Okay, so I got the Emperor and the Sun card out. This is this masculine energy decides to take action and take the lead here. But really the Sun in reverse comes out with that, and this person still has a lot of healing to do. Okay, so for the feminine energy, although this masculine's really bossed up and he's gonna prove it, he's still got a lot of necessity towards healing right now. And I would encourage you to understand that if he's still in a state of needing healing, even if he does come towards you because of this magnetization and this recognition, there's a good chance he's not going to be around for like a long time, because this is someone who's still quite wounded. And while they're really getting their business together here, they're still in a state of needing to heal. Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's saying, I want a fresh, brand new start, but I would wait until I was pleasantly surprised by evidence that that is accurate. Because while the intentions are good, are the actions there to support it? All right, now over here, King of Pentacles again for you feminines. Check you out. So the feminine is still focusing on finances. The feminine is still really needing to focus on finances and really still needing to continue to put all of her energy into this growth. And so if you aren't coming together, like if this feels very much like you feminine and you really resonate with this, or this really feels like you masculine, and you see these aspects of your feminine over here, and like you're like, this is my story, understand that there's still a lot of healing that is needed here. And it looks to me like this masculine is just now starting, it's just now starting to dawn on him the connection that he has to this feminine. And I think it's just starting to dawn on him that it's something he can't get away from. And I think it's causing a lot of upheaval in his life. And I don't mean get away from like in the sense like the devil, that you're chained to a person. It's when you have this twin flame soul dynamic, it's a cord you can't cut. You can't cut through it. And it's not one that you would ever want to, because when you're in a state of union, it's probably the most comfortable state you could be in. And then you recognize that there really is no cord. It's simply a choice of union. Okay. And that's the hitch in the giddy up here in this twin flame journey. Is a lot of people, it feels like it can be very controlling a lot of times, and it's a back and forth, and it's a runner chaser dynamic, and it flip-flops, and it's confusing, and there are all these strange things going on around you when it's happening. But really, when we get down to brass tacks, it's about healing. Okay, it's about healing, it's about ascension, and not just for you and not just for this other person. It plays a much bigger part in the ascension of the planet as a whole. Okay, so we still have a lot of healing that's needed for this masculine, because he's just now dealing with the fallout of something here that is massive and huge, with the Tower 2 times out in the world in reverse. This feminine over here has taken a real financial hit in the last few years, and she's working very hard to catch up. And in a sense, she's still dealing with root chakra wounds, and possibly even some sacral chakra wounds as well. But really in this reading, it's the root chakra wounds that have come out, which is about creating wealth and stability in your life, specifically stability and independence. And so there's still a lot of need for healing there on the feminine side. And we still have that devil in there, right? And how many times we got the sun out? Maybe twice. I got the Four of Wands out. Oh my goodness. That is, again, that twin flame 1111 card. That's the second time out for that guy. You nuts. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that, because the truth of the matter is union's already there, right? Because it's already there. The energy's already on the table. Like, the thing about tarot cards is it's not going to tell you your future. It's going to tell you the energies that are surrounding you. And it's going to tell you what that's going to look like in the future if you keep on in these same energies. Like, if you keep hanging out here and putting all your focus on these things, then this is where that's going. And so we have it on both sides here with this Four of Wands and this union. Okay. I mean, that's about the best you could ever hope for. But I feel like there's still a lot of time that's needed. And I hate saying that for those of you who have been on this journey for years, plural. And I understand why you're so tired of waiting over here, feminine. And I feel sorry for this masculine who's had to experience all of these tower moments in their life recently. But there's change happening, because these two are headed right towards one another. And if you haven't already bumped into one another out and about, you will. Yep. All right. And this is possibly, if you haven't already, this will be what propels that shift. And if you already did, then this will be what propels that shift. All right, that was your reading for the new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, I will catch up with you guys later. Thanks for letting me read your stories. All right, bye.